Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna talk about how to be authentic. So now as I'm dabbling with YouTube again and I want to be serious this time and I want to make a lot of videos in YouTube this time. So I have thought about a lot what I want to make, and I know what I want to create, and I think hopefully soon enough, like from maybe like what month is it? From August. You can see like middle of August or something, you can see what I want to make. But other than that, I have thought about a lot what I want to create, what I want to show in my YouTube channel. So I am making these videos not because this is what I want to show you or this kind of things or talks I want to give you, but rather it is just a motivation for myself. It's just a discipline that I have to make one video every day. So if I can make one video every day and post at least 30 videos, then I would go on to do the stuff that I want to do with this channel. But before that, this is just a challenge that I give myself. So today we're gonna talk about authenticity. I thought about being authentic in YouTube channel a lot. Like, I can copy anybody else's videos. Like, there are so many topics there in the internet I can talk about, and it would be just the same if I listen to a lot of content creators. Like, I can't even speak properly. I listen to a lot of content creators and I like a lot of them and I follow them. I don't follow a lot of people. I mostly follow people who just help me grow and become a better version of myself. Yeah, it may sound cringe, but that is the people that I like most, because I don't have time to waste on YouTube like watching some fun stuff. Yeah, I do watch fun stuff. I do watch some nice music videos and performances and this stuff, but I don't actually watch those comedy videos that much, or that kind of like roasting, or what this thing called, like that kind of videos, the fun videos and this stuff. I used to watch a lot of mukbangs before, and after I started my dieting, I stopped watching that altogether, because my relationship with food was not very good. I was eating bad stuff all the time, and I was still craving bad stuff more, because my food was I was just bored, and I was emotional eating. When I was bored, I was eating. That's it. So I ate a lot of food and I still thought about food a lot, so it didn't help. So later, when I just made the relationship with food better, this mukbang watching craving thing was gone. So I don't watch that much of entertainment stuff as per se. So I do watch like whatever entertainment I also watch and consume is also for my growth. It's just to motivate myself or to gather the energy that I want to, like, need to work every day. So that is what I mostly watch in YouTube. I watch spiritual stuff a lot because I am a spiritual person. So if you think that that's a waste of time, yeah, that can be, because that's not very much practical. Although I use those guided meditations and affirmations every day, but that's not practically actually helping me in getting things done. So you can think that, but I don't consume contents which are not good for me, and I want to provide people with something that they would really like, they would enjoy, and that would help them. And it was a big challenge for me because I didn't know what to do. And to be honest, I'm not that good with anything. I'm not that good with speaking. Like, you can see I'm speaking really weirdly, and I am not that good with study or knowledge related stuff. I can't cook well, I can't do anything well. So I didn't know how to be authentic, because it was a big thing, like be authentic, and I think I'm not a very authentic person. I don't have too much of authenticity going on inside me. So I'm just a mixture of what I like in other people. I'm actually really a mixture of there are some people in my life, I don't want to name those people, but I like those people very much, and I just copy them blindly. That's it. And then over time I copy them. Just I don't copy the negative stuff about them, I copy only the positive stuff that I see, that the positive thing that I like about them, which I think at least is positive, or anything that I like in somebody, and I just copy it for some time, and after that it just becomes natural to me, and that is how I live. It is just the way it is. I think a lot of my personality is manufactured. My personality is not, I'm not very authentic, like as per I'm just not always speaking what I feel. When I speak what I feel, it is very measured, and it is very like, I read How to Win Friends and Influence People. Don't expect much from me. So it is very calculated actually. So being authentic is a tough thing for me. But then I came to realize that what is being authentic actually means. Being authentic is kind of a hoax, because nobody is actually authentic. When I write, I like writing, and I'm writing my book. When I write, before I started writing, I tried to search a lot about the contents of previous books and stuff, and there is some stories, like there are, at least I'm giving you an example, there are 10 kinds of stories as per. Just think that there is 10 kind of stories, and you just can mold 10 kind of stories in various atmosphere, environment, changing character personality, but the stories would be of 10 kind. That would not change. Like, one of the main structures I use to write my story is the hero's journey, and the hero's journey is always there in most fantasy books, because I am writing fantasy. So most fantasy books contains hero's journey, and that is just the same. You just have to change the problems and the criteria, because things are actually same, there is the fairy tales that we read from the like childhood, that is still present here, and those things are the basis which other stories are made of. Because you know that there's a romantic story, like love story. There are so many varieties of love story. How can you make like 100 kinds of love story? At least there would be like 2, 3, 4, 5 kinds of love story, and you mix and match, you add other objects and stuff, but the thing is basically the same. So that is how it happens. Humans are basically the same. There is so much we can change about ourselves. There is not very thing that we can be authentic about, and at least I am not very authentic. I know that I am not very good person. Like, most people are stupid, and they are just like humans are animals, and they're just like that. So I made a list. I did value exercise, and I chose what values I want in my life, and I chose what I want to be in my life, and I divided it into this seems so weird. I divided it into steps and habits that I need to form, and the habits that I need to change, and I followed it, and it just became a part of me, and I am that person now. I'm not saying that you have to be like that. I'm not saying that anybody has to be like that. Everybody is different, but this thing works for me, and I work like that. I want to better myself every day, and I change myself. I like to change myself. I like to grow. So being authentic is a tough job for me, but there is nothing called being authentic actually. Everything is just a mix and match of somebody or something or some previous concepts, because you just can't be authentic. There is not that much of authenticity left to be explored in this world. You can be one thing that is genuine. There is a big difference between being genuine and being authentic. Being authentic is being genuine, like being true to yourself. You just don't pretend to be somebody else on social media, or why only in social media, in everywhere. You don't pretend to be somebody else. You can behave a certain way to please people, because we always wear a mask to other people. We never show our true self to other people, and that is quite valid, because we are social people and we need to have relationships with people. If we just be true to everybody, then mostly we would not have any relationship with most of the people we know. So it is okay, but you have to be connected with your values. You have to choose your values, you have to act according to them, and be true to everything that you say or you believe. Try to be true most of the time. If you don't believe what you believed a year or two ago or many times ago, and you think that, yeah, I told everybody that I believe in that thing and now I don't, and it's just embarrassing, so I have to continue believing that thing, it's just stupid. You change, you grow, you change your beliefs, you change your values, and that's how human grows. So it doesn't matter, you change, that's the only thing. And you don't have to be authentic. Like this video I am making, this is authentic to me, although the concept of being authentic is not authentic, because many people, like I think like at least thousands, more than thousands of people made a YouTube video on authenticity. But this video is genuine to me because I am talking about the perspective I had about authenticity. You can talk about, you can share with people what you think, what is your views, how it affects you to YouTube. I can only share my views of authenticity, what I think of being authentic or genuine means. But I can't actually be authentic and create new ideas until I am like really genius. And even the genius is like philosophers. If you read philosophers, you would know that they don't create new terms, they just don't coin new terms. That's just old. Coining new terms stuff was ended in the classical period, and after that the philosophers were only taking a topic that was already talked about, and they just explained it differently, give it another name, and just shared their views about that point. Philosophers and big people also work like that. It is not physics, you can't invent something, it is just to be discovered. And land would always be land, no matter how beautiful it is and how bad it is. If it is just in desert, even if it is a desert, the places of desert may vary from, like it can be Sahara or anything anywhere else, but it would still be desert. It would be a natural phenomenon, you can't change it. So human and the topic of authenticity would be the same, no matter what I say, no matter what I speak, the topic would be same. I can't be authentic about authenticity. I just can't give new definition of authenticity to anybody, because that is not possible. How can I give you new definition? Even if I just figure out and make a new definition of authenticity with quotes and everything, it would still will be defining the same concept that we have given the name of. I think I am blabbering. I know I am blabbering, but because I don't have anything properly figured out to talk. But this is it for the video today. We are gonna talk about some other topic tomorrow, hopefully, because I need to post 30 videos this month, and this is already 11th of July. I don't know, but I will try my best. Thank you. Bye bye.